Hi, in this video, I will demonstrate the solution for indirect function related challenge that I placed on my LinkedIn profile roughly a week ago. So let me introduce you the challenge itself once again. So let's go back to our to my LinkedIn profile. So here you can find the necessary info about this challenge. You have an opportunity to download the file and deliver your answer response. And before going on with our challenge, I would like to give a little bit info about indirect function. You can find the necessary info about this function from support.microsoft.com web address, and it's available in Microsoft 365 365 for Mac version, for web version, for Excel 2021 desktop version. Also, it's available in previous desktop Excel versions. And this function returns the reference specified by a text string. Let's go back to our Excel file. And if you pay attention, here we have conditions or task for Excel challenge. And here we have the correct answers for this challenge. If you pay attention here, the names of department have been written, and here we have HR, finance, marketing, and IT department. And if you pay attention to this part of the table, it asks us to find the number of employees for each department, the minimum salary, the maximum salary, and the average work experience in each department. And if you pay attention, in each list, for example, in HR, our range spills from A1 to D13. And in finance, it spills from A1 to D13 also. And here, the spilled range of this table is between A1 and D21, so on and so forth. Let's go back to solution part. And before starting solving this problem, I would like to implement the indirect function itself. For example, if you write here indirect and our reference text, for example, should be a chart list, and we say ampersand, opening double quote, exclamatory sign, and we can say A2 throw A13, closing double quotes, closing parentheses, and enter. Here we can get the names and surnames of our employees. Let's delete it and let's go back to this part and we say that the number of employees can be found using the count a function. So we say count a and number of employees will be defined using indirect function. So we say indirect and reference text. This is this one, HR, and I'm going to fix the column itself. And I say ampersand, opening quotes, exclamatory sign, A throw A, and closing just quotes, and closing parentheses, one more closing parentheses, enter. And the answer is 13. If we go to HR, we see that in A column we have also the header. So it means that we have to subtract this number. So if we say -1, we'll get the correct answers. And if I drag this formula to down, and we'll get the correct answer. Actually, we can go on, say, with copy pasting. Let's copy and say paste. And here we are going to change some functions. For example, if you go to HR, salary is located in the column of C. So it means that, first of all, I have to say change this range, right? And instead of count A, I'm going to use minimum function And actually, I can take off this part also. And this is the correct answer, minimum salary. And if you pay attention, here we can also just round up or round down. We can round these, say, answers. And so, for example, um, we can use different functions. So we can say that, for example, round and or round up, and closing parentheses, and we can say 0. So this is the answer we get. So I can drag down and I will get the necessary, the same answers. Here I can also change or deal with formatting, Control 1. Actually, it's working for Zoom it, so I can click on the right button of my mouse and I can say format cells and here number, and let me decrease the decimal places to 0 and say OK. And it will be the same in the same format. And this can be implemented for maximum salary. So I say Control C, Control V, and here I will change only minimum to max and enter. And Control C and Control V here. Thus, I will get the necessary, say, answers. I mean, the same answers, right? And also, as for average work experience, it asks us to find it in, say, full years. It means that I'm going to use integer functions. And if we go to HR or finance, we have the full years in the column. So I say that uh, equals and integer function, then interact, actually average, and then interact, and my reference text is HR, ampersand, double quote, exclamatory sign, D, throw D, closing double quote, and closing parentheses for 3 times, and thus we'll get the correct answers. And drag the formula. So this is the solution of indirect function challenge. I would like, taking it an opportunity, I would like to thank those who have sent their answers. I appreciate it. And the next Excel challenge is going to be placed on my LinkedIn profile in next week. I will be very happy to get your answers and also to demonstrate the solution for the next Excel challenge. See you next week.